Hi, I'm back in my beautiful little space. I have some new shelves up, and I bought some sunflowers. I put one in like every room of the house, and it feels so nice. I love sunflowers. I love all flowers. My very first job was actually at a flower farm, and I got to make floral arrangements and pick flowers, and it was like a really hard job, like really long hours, a lot of strength and stamina needed to like be in the fields and like be in the sun all day. As someone that's very sensitive to the sun, it was like a lot. If I didn't have a hat, I was like, I need to go lie down. Anyways, so one thing I've been thinking about today is how there's been a lot of spiders that have been in my home, that have like presented themselves to me. There's been like four. There's 2 in the bathroom right now. There was 2 in this room for the last like 24, 36 hours. All different ones, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of spiders in here. Like, interesting. And then I kept getting the thought, weaves the web. And I thought it might be a good opportunity to pull out this beautiful book, 13 Original Clan Mothers. So Jenny Florence, Moon Magic Tarot, she talks about this book, and Jamie Sams, and she talks about the different moon cycles, and she's like, this was such a beautiful book. And basically Jenny literally weaves this into her new moon and full moon readings and her diary, which is pretty cool. So from what I remember, I'm just going to make sure that I'm right. Yeah, weaves the web. So this is the clan mother of the 10th moon cycle. So that starts in October. So the October new moon. But I thought it'd be fun to read a little bit from this book and see kind of what comes up. So it begins here just with a little, I don't know if you would call it a poem, but we'll just call it an introduction. So weaves the web. Gossamer threads of life hold me, perched between earth and sky, weaving the web, dreaming the dream. Through the 2 worlds I will fly. With you as my muse, mother, I create the substance of dreams, allowing the artist within me to fashion my life with esteem. I mold the clay of experiences into a sacred medicine bowl, capturing the essence of living as it sings deep in my soul. Your secrets of creation, mother, have taught me when to destroy the chains that have bound me, limiting the expression of my joy. You have taught me how to labor, giving birth to the visions within, setting them free like silver arrows, kindling the fire of creation again. I wrote this morning on my Substack about feeling like I'm taking off my chains. So that's a fun little confirmation that that's what's happening. I've been having pretty interesting dreams lately. I found it really challenging to write them down, because like you wake up in the middle of the night and it's like, what do? Like, you have a light and then your journal. Like, I don't sleep with my phone in my room, and like I don't want to wake up the baby or my husband, so I haven't really known how to get my dreams written down so that I can remember them in the morning, because there's been so many times where I've had vivid dreams and they just disappear by morning. Some of them really stay though. There's been one that's been sitting with me for like days now, and I haven't written it down and it just keeps popping up in my head. There was this really interesting vision of, there was a man and his son, and it was like an execution. And basically, like, his arms were outstretched, his son was behind him, and the person was in front of him, and he like did this like thing with his head, and then he like looked back at his son, and he just looked him in the eye and said, "I love you." And then I don't know how, but he was executioned. He was killed. And I woke up and it reminded me, so my son, he does a lot of these like really interesting like little head movements. He's about 14 months. And I have never thought anything about them, but like he just like, he just like swings his head, his neck in the wind. But this dream made me think of him. And then I had the thought of like, I wonder if that was was that a past life? Do I have do I have the vision to see that type of thing? Who knows? But that's just like been sitting with me for a couple of days. So interesting. Dreams, visions, weaves the web. So the other cool thing, what I really like about this book is that there's she talks about the medicine of the animal kingdom, and I was wanting to flip through to see if I could find what the medicine of the spider was. This month has beaver. I saw squirrel. Maybe I should have maybe I should have looked it up before recording. Oh, here we go. It doesn't, oh. Okay, well, it might be in a different spot, but you know what? Let's read this, because why not? So Weaves the Web, one of the clan mothers, asked Spider if she had a special message. She was startled by the creepy crawler's answer echoing as a voice inside her human thoughts. I have been sent from Grandmother Spider to tell you that you have created many things of beauty and have woven a new web of experience because your heart has expressed the desire to share that creativity with others. Use your new medicine bowl and seek the visions that will reflect the desires hidden within your heart. Seek answers to what is coming into the web you have woven out of your hidden desires. Trust that you have chosen well and that your dreams will be fulfilled. Cool. I wanted to pull some tarot as well today, just to see if there's any messages that come through. So I didn't know that people made fake tarot decks. I bought this deck at a summer market, and it turns out it's totally not the real one. But I'm so grateful to have it. I'm so grateful to have it. I did this really weird thing where I was called to I don't know why. I was working with the Hierophant, and I was called to bury it in my yard, so I did. But then the dogs dug it up. Don't know what that means, but so it's missing. Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. I feel the Four of Cups is this card of just waiting for new information to arrive, waiting for your dreams to come true, your desires to come true, just trusting that you've done everything that you can. Like, the cool thing about this card, it's like the cups are all getting filled, right? It's like she's just waiting, but she's not even looking down to see that all of her cups are actually getting filled, but she just looks so humdrum, just oh, it's raining. That rain is filling up all of her cups. I always get a hermit vibe with this card specifically, but I'm now getting drawn to the fact that the curtains are blowing in the wind. I don't know, maybe it's the idea of this seasonal what do I want to say? New information, new wisdom coming in as you patiently wait for the seasons to change. And you're not trapped in that mode. You're not trapped in the darkness. I love that the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands are after this revelation. Just she's just standing in all of her glory, all of her passion. She's just so happy. She's just so happy. Like, it's happened. It's happened. Stability, like, I see stability and, like, also, like, fun and joy in this card. I'm trying to think in the traditional deck, what's happening in the Four of Wands. And it's totally escaping me. Like I said, I'm definitely no tarot expert. Maybe I shouldn't be so negative about it. You don't have to be an expert to play, to enjoy, to listen. I'm just reminded that, you know, I'm doing this for me. It's a fun way to learn and explore. What's on the bottom of the deck? This card, this Nine of Pentacles, it has been coming up so much. Ugh, feels so good. Feels so good. Abundance, prosperity, independence, self-sufficiency. Just like standing in the power and continuing to work in the space that you've created. Because why would you not want to? You've created this environment in which you can just be so present and so happy to be doing the work and gaining what you need to. All the abundance. All the abundance. I mean, if that's not a good place to end, I don't know what is. Nine of Pentacles, people. Nine of Pentacles. This has been like my favorite card forever. Like literally since I started tarot. Like I'm obsessed with this card. I'm obsessed with this card. Oh, I'm obsessed with this card. Also, obsessed with leaving this energy behind, you know? It's in reverse. Goodbye. I'm so sick of this prison. I'm so sick of this prison. These awful thoughts keeping me up at night. Goodbye. Goodbye. This is where we are. Okay. Good night.